Hi all, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a haul to share with you. I went to Target, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, went to Hobby Lobby. I didn't buy anything. I'll be right back. Like I said, I went to Hobby Lobby, but I didn't buy anything. There was a few things I kind of thought about, but we didn't have a lot of time because hubby was scheduled for his Tdap because last week I could only get mine because they only had one left. So I didn't want to have to wait in line and anything. And it seems like there in the first thing in the morning you always have to. So I just didn't buy anything. There were a couple things that I passed up last week that I considered, and I just decided not to. Dollar General, I actually stopped at two different Dollar Generals. The first one I didn't buy anything, and the second one I bought 2 packs of these pom-pom garlands. I've been looking for these. Target, I bought another pack of these. Right now, I have my fake bake stuff in a plastic container. It's an old one I have, and I don't have the lid anymore. Evidently, the lid must have got broken, because now that I bought replacement containers, I'll find that lid, right? But I'm like, I'm just going to buy another pack. I'm sure I can find a use for them either way. I found at Target, I bought, there's one more in here somewhere. I bought a couple of the more like, I guess gradient ones. The ones that are kind of I was going to say purple white, but I think they're more of a dark purple and a light purple. I really like the ones that have more than one color, just like I like this yellow and orange one or red one, whatever you want to call it. I really like that color, and I like this color too. I had bought one of each before, and I decided to buy a couple more of those ones. I bought the set of little wood scoops, mainly because I thought they'd look cute sitting on a tiered tray. I know, I'm terrible. A couple of things that you guys aren't really going to care about, but they were necessary to purchase. That actually may be it, Crafty wise. We bought a couple things of Dove because I had a 20% off coupon in the Target app. In the Target app right now, it's Circle Week, so they have several things that were 20% off. I also bought the Ultra Hydrating Foot Mask. My feet, all my skin gets really dry, but my feet get exceptionally dry, and then they get flaky and rough, and I just thought I wanted to try these and see if they worked. I think it was $3.29 for the pack, if I remember right. Let's see if that's what it was. Dr. Scholl's, yep, $3.29. So if those work, I might occasionally pick up one and just do it. You just pull apart the booty, I guess was what we'll call it. You slip it on your feet and let it wear them for 30 minutes and then take them off. And then it says after you take them off to massage the remaining treatment on your feet and remove excess product with a towel. So just try to rub as much in as you can and wipe off any that it's just excess. They had either the ultra hydrating or they had one that was just kind of regular. And my feet are so dry that I thought I would try the Ultra one. And I remembered to look this week for the Tootsie Rolls. I didn't really need them yet because I bought some last week at the grocery store. But since I remembered to look, I decided to go ahead and pick them up. I got to remember to do that when I need them. Look at Target, because I think that's a lot better deal overall, because I think you get quite a bit more in that bag than you do in the smaller bags. Now, this was weird. At Dollar Tree, I bought this sign because I just thought this sign was really cute. I figured I could hang it above where my tiered tray is. Now, all of them were missing the string, every last one of them, but that wasn't a big deal to me because usually, because of where I hang it, how I usually want it to hang a little lower than what their string does, so I usually add my own ribbon anyways. So I'm thinking either a purple or a pink might be pretty, or white, but I'm thinking maybe purple or pink, because I think that's where I want to hang that one. I didn't get one for St. Patrick's Day because I wasn't sure. Now watch, Easter I'll probably have one in my stash, but I still like this one, so I'm okay with it. It's only $1.25, but I should have bought an extra one for St. Patrick's Day, but of course all the there's very little St. Patrick's Day stuff left at my stores. This time I went to the other Dollar Tree that I usually have a lot of luck finding stuff at, though this one did not have any of the plus stuff yet, which kind of surprised me because I thought they would get it first, and they didn't have any of it. They did have the binders. Now, these aren't as good a quality binder as you could buy at Target or Walmart. Well, they don't even have a pocket inside of them, but it's also like probably less than half the price. It's probably about a third of the price of a binder. So I just decided, I had one big binder that I was using for my craft planning and social media planning, and I probably should have bought at least 5, but I bought 4. I decided I was going to switch some of that over into binders because it's hard to flip through the big, it's like on a big Happy Planner ring. I thought maybe I'd try to do one, because I kind of plan out my projects based upon types, and then I assign them to days of the week. Now, Saturday is usually like diamond painting, and Sunday is planner. I wouldn't need a binder for those two, but I'm thinking maybe I'll probably want at least 5. And I only bought 4. I decided to start, I figured 4 was $5, so I'd start with $5 worth and see how I went. And I'm debating whether to do the social media planning the same way, because I kind of have different topics assigned for different days. Now, I don't actually rarely film every day, but I'd like to, I'm thinking maybe a binder for each kind of topic that I have, and then I can kind of plan out ideals that I want to do for that, and notes of what I need to have to do that project and whatever. And all of our mail's in here because I stuck in it. I was really surprised. Illinois had an application that you could fill out to always vote by mail, and me and hubby decided to do that. Though we did vote in person the last time we voted. I think the November one, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, we live in a small town, so if you watch what time you go, it's usually not horrible, but we're trying to limit our exposure still, so and you do kind of get closer there than what, like at a store, you can kind of keep your distance easier than you can in a situation like that. So I remembered to look for the 2-pack of toothpicks this time. I'm going to keep one in my craft room, and then I'm going to put the other one in the kitchen, because sometimes I like using a little toothpick for certain things in my craft studio. So I'm going to put one of those in my little bin. And I was very, very happy to find this one, the Hoppy Easter one. They had one of this one and one of the pink one that I believe said Easter Blessings. And I just like the blue one better. You can see I like blue. You can see it's also a pretty good match for the blue I've got. So I went with the blue one. Hubby said he liked the blue one better too, but that's not surprising. Not very many guys are probably going to pick out the pink one. I was happy to find some of the different Easter ornaments because I really wasn't expecting to be able to find them. I wanted a few more for the little tree that I'm going to decorate. So I found, I think I found all 4 packs. Now I did see somebody, and I can't remember who it was. I think maybe it was Happiness is Homemade 4. I'm not positive, but I think it might have been her that shared. She found some little wooden Easter ornaments. I can't even find those online at Dollar Tree's website, and I haven't seen them in any of my stores. But if I'd seen those, I would have picked those up as well. But I picked up this. I think they had 2 different. I think she showed 2 different sets. I don't think that's all they had, but the little chicks and the little eggs. So I thought those were cute, so I picked those up. I picked this one up. You know, it says, yes, I really need all of these cats. I think I'm going to paint this and then find a different saying and put it on it. Like, I've seen one that says something like, I probably don't have the exact quote, but like some angels have whiskers, or you left paw prints on our hearts. Something like that to put on in my cat themed tier tray as our little in memory of our sweet precious. But I liked the cat shape, even though this shape reminds me more of my daughter's cat than it did ours, because Precious was a big fluffy shape. Sometimes if you can find the one that says it's a ragdoll shape, even though she wasn't a ragdoll cat, but that's more similar to her silhouette than this cat is. It'd be cute if they did a couple different cat silhouettes for signs like that, so you could kind of match more your cat type. I picked up these because I picked up some pink beads at Hobby Lobby for a project, and I'm thinking, I just think they might be too bright. I mean, I'll use them on something else, but I thought these ones were closer to the color I was looking for. So I went ahead and picked up the pack. If I don't use them for that, at least I have a couple options now. I'll use one or the other. And then I did find the permanent writable white sticker paper. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I had to check into that. But this, I think, is similar to the Cricut Joy writable vinyl. I'm hoping that it works similar. Now, it does go all the way. I'll have to try it and see if it will work. I might have to put it on a mat, but if it works well enough for what I want it for, it would save me money, because this is $1.25 a roll. It's 48 inches, which is the same as the Cricut Joy stuff. I think it's the same exact size, so I'm going to try it as smart material and see if it works. If not, I'll just cut it down and fit it on the mat. But I bought 2 of them. I debated buying more because it's the first time I've seen it at any of my stores, but I'm gonna hope that I can find that. If I like it, I can find it again. That's something that if I do try it and I like it, I'll probably buy. If I like it, I'll probably buy like 4 every time I see it, because I use that a lot for labeling stuff around the house. Eventually, maybe I'll get everything labeled, but I know I still have a lot to label because I've been organizing throughout the house. Like, I have a lot of bins, and I bought some labels, some tags for the plastic tags, but I want to do labels like that rather than the ones where I have to write on them, because the Cricut can write nicer than I can. And then I found this kit for it's supposed to be cake decorating, but I thought I would put it in with my fake bake stuff. And then those are the tips that it has. I wish they'd given you the names for them, because I'm trying to. My little thing did work, by the way. I bought this on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It's meant for your ink jobbers. But what I did, I made a little graph to say what tips were in each container, and then I put each of the tips that I have in there. I'm wishing I'd bought more. When I bought the ones at Hobby Lobby, I had bought 2 sets. One to keep in my kitchen, because I'd like to try cake decorating. I don't think I'll ever get really fancy with it, but I kind of feel like maybe I could at least do something with it. But I can see, I think that looks like the star. No, that looks different. Actually, each of these looks different than the ones I already have. So I'm just gonna, I think what I'll do is I'll just cut out the tip and a little bit of what it's supposed to be able to do and put it up here like I did with the Hobby Lobby ones. See, I can show you what I did here. See, you get a little bit of glare because I taped them down. But that way I could see what tips were tips there. And I did try to put a little note. I don't know if you can see that. A little sticker inside to say which one that was. But then I tried to correspond it with the row graph. So, and then I like that it has a little latch system on it. I did buy 2 of these when they were on clearance at Hobby Lobby. They were the only 2 they had left. And then I just keep that in my Ditto bag is what I decided to use that for. And then, so I'll have to get those ones organized. But, but anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.